It is better for you to leave first and to set up a soft landing for your other immediate friends and family.
I'm just going to say it because nobody else is saying it, even though we're all thinking it. The American dream is to leave America.
Nearly 9 million Americans have left the country. And if there were a new state called Expatland, it would probably be more populous than Vermont, Wyoming, and Alaska combined. After all, what made citizens of the world's richest nation, once hailed as the land of the American dream, choose to leave their own homeland?
American celebrities are joining the exodus out of the United States. Beyonce and Jay-Z, who are both billionaires individually and together, are currently building a 58-acre compound in the Cotswolds area of the United Kingdom.
Come with us
to move our family
out of the U.S.
Life is too short, so I'm getting the hell out of America, and I'm going to live my life as I should. I'm not going to spend the rest of my life working 40 hours a week at a job, and all I can do is come home and pay bills.
Funny enough, if you Google layoffs, guess what? In the last 2 days, UPS, 48,000 jobs. Must be an anomaly. Maybe not. Paramount, 1,000. Target, 1,800. Chegg, 45% of workforce. Microsoft, 15,000 layoffs. What do you think that is? Do you think that that is no firing? No hiring, the great freeze? Or do you think that the companies are actually out there chopping their workforce right and left?
The U.S. just had its worst October for job layoffs since 2003. 2003. There are no jobs right now. Inflation is out of control, and nobody is doing anything about it. The U.S.
So the entire U.S. economy is just 7 companies moving $1 trillion back and forth to each other. A recent Bloomberg article titled OpenAI, NVIDIA fuel $1 trillion AI market with a web of circular deals sheds light on the rapid flow of capital in the AI ecosystem.
We're making the United States the Bitcoin superpower, the crypto capital of the world, and the undisputed leader in artificial intelligence. We're leading China by a lot. And don't forget, if we don't do the crypto properly, China wants to do it. They're starting it. Crypto was for 3 years.
Barring some last-minute change or development, this is going to go down as the longest shutdown in U.S. history. At your airport, at this airport, TSA officers and air traffic controllers continue to work without a paycheck. We had 4,500 flight delays yesterday, and the fear is if this continues, it will only get worse.
To somehow fathom that we could go into the holiday season still in a government shutdown, I can't even begin to predict what the impacts will be across this country. 3-hour TSA wait lines will be the least of our worries. We will see a system that has so many issues inside of it that we'll do everything we can and be the professionals that show up and try to move the aircraft across the airspace. But at the same time, we can't make the impossible possible if it's just going to be putting us in an impossible situation.
Politically, President Trump has been a failure in his first year of his second term. The president was involved in and lost the Wisconsin Supreme Court races. He was involved in and lost both of these governor's races. He even endorsed a non-Republican in the mayor's race in New York and lost. So I hope that this gives courage to people who've lacked it in Congress to do their jobs again.
So far this year, the president has pardoned or shortened the sentences of more than 1,600 people. The latest pardon was for a cryptocurrency tycoon who is known as CZ. The company CZ founded, Binance, helped boost the profile of the Trump family's crypto firm, World Liberty Financial.
$300 million. That's how much FEMA disaster relief money was quietly redirected to fund Donald Trump's golf trips. And today, Congressman Dan Goldman is calling it out in a fiery takedown that exposes how deeply corruption and misplaced priorities have infected Washington. This isn't just politics. This is about accountability, justice, and the American taxpayer.
I rebuilt the military. We have the strongest military by far in the world. We make the best equipment, the best missiles, the best rockets, the best everything. We redid our nuclear. We're the #1 nuclear power, which I hate to admit because it's so horrible.
So why won't Putin end this war?
But Nora, that was Joe Biden's war, not my war. I inherited that stupid war.
As the bloodiest land war in Europe since World War II continues.
But just a little list of look at this. Wars.
President Trump wanted to make sure we saw the list of 8 international conflicts he says he's been able to end since returning to office.
Oh, don't listen to Putin about nuclear weapons. He's just bluffing. When the world ends, you won't be able to say, you asshole, he wasn't bluffing. I've been watching this close up, and damn it, we're close to disaster in 20.
Well, it's obvious. Venezuela has the world's largest reserves of oil. We're trying to steal them, pure and simple. It's not even complicated. This has nothing to do with narcotics trafficking at all. This is an insult to our intelligence to watch this smirking gangster discuss this way.
Donald Trump is about to invoke the Insurrection Act. He just said this on national television, okay? The Insurrection Act has not been invoked since 1992 during the Rodney King riots when the city of Los Angeles needed help from the federal government because they lost control of the rioters. Okay, Trump.
We now have our first involuntary camps in the United States. The Trump administration has taken 16 acres outside of Salt Lake City where they are holding homeless people. They're calling it a service campus, but others are calling it a prison. But if you're not allowed to leave, what is it?
It's technically an urban legend, if you want to call it that. But if you look up interviews with people that are homeless living in the Phoenix area, there are a number of interviews on YouTube about people, or where these people start talking about Midnight Productions, which is apparently a group of ex-law enforcement, politically connected individuals that are abducting homeless people and either raping them on camera, specifically homeless women and children, and then murdering them and snuff.
We know that they can take remote control of your car and make you drive off a bridge.
Any car?
Any car that has a computer in it, which is every car, unless you're driving a 57 Chevy or something. We know that they can take any smart TV and turn the speaker into a microphone so that it broadcasts what's being said in the room, even while the TV is off. Another thing that they did was they infected computers domestically, which is illegal. But then in the code, they embedded lines of code written in either Farsi or Cyrillic so that they could point and say, no, it wasn't us. It was the Russians, the Iranians. They did it. Look at.
Right now, there are 131 active deep underground military bases in the United States. Each one has an average cost of $17 to $19 billion. My colleague, Al Bielek, has actually been on some of the high-speed railways, magneto-leviton trains that connect all the deep underground military bases within the United States. He's been on a Mach 2 train, close off of a single rail at three-quarters of an inch off the rail, and what you call high-tech. We have nothing like this on the service.
Revelation 21. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride, adorned for her husband.